what do you feel like you're struggling with the most with it?
Lines. Figuring out where I'm supposed to, like on the big sweeper, right? So I feel great today because last time I was here, I could not initiate the sweeper at all. Now I'm like, okay, maybe I got a clutch kick halfway through or whatever. It's just where am I? What's the line that I'm supposed to take is where I really struggle. And then today is my first time actually using the brake. So just figuring out doing this. You know what I mean? And not doing this and still being, you know,
the timing is tricky.
Yeah.
But like, you feel like if you know the line you're supposed to be on, you feel like you can put the car there?
I think so. Like, I always take this entry way too shallow, and then I just kind of like play with the wheel a little bit to try and drag the rear end out, or like let off the throttle to kind of upset it and then get back on the throttle.
Yeah, with stock DE stuff, what tire is it on?
This is the Griva OAD.
Okay.
And like, I want to say right now it's probably like 30 or something.
That's pretty good for this car. If you start to try and add any grip to like a stock DE, you end up like the whole sweeper, you're just going to be like this.
Yeah.
Trying to keep the car at an angle.
So I started on the 08C.
That's probably a lot.
Yeah. So I had it aired up to fucking like 60 pounds just to get it to break loose. So I don't know if that was me not knowing how to even get the drift going or what, but yeah, it was pretty high.
Yeah, for sure.
So today, honestly, I feel fantastic. I still can't link the track, but like I even started doing the little manji downshift to second, which was a bitch to do.
Yeah, that's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So is it the manji part where you're kind of struggling, or is it like the weird extension at the end? 'Cause both of those are tricky.
Yeah, figuring out where to downshift is more the actual manji. Like I can manji it and then grip the steering wheel and not oversteer on it or spin out, but then to get into the essence and get it placed right so I'm not way too far out, that's where I really struggle.
Yeah,
doing that while downshifting in a second.
A lot of that will kind of come down to the front end setup too, because if the car likes to snap super hard, that manji becomes even harder. Especially with like getting the downshift in and stuff, because the car's snapping lot to lot.
Yeah.
You have to do so much with your hands to keep up with spinning, that's kind of hard to pull one off. So the setup has a good bit to do with that too. But I'll be able to tell you that pretty quick.
Fielding drove this and everybody, and just like to kind of give me like a baseline diagnosis of the car, I guess.
Everybody seemed to be pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Max said the car has a lot of mechanical grip or some shit.
Okay. Do you know what the rear alignment is right now?
Nope.
Okay.
I know I want to say the front is like half-inch toe out. Okay. I want to say. But I don't know shit about alignment, so I think you know JR.
I slowed down a little too much. You want to almost aim to be out here.
Yeah.
That way, because the car's naturally going to grip up and drive you this way.
Okay.
And then basically, as the car flings here, downshift, and then let the car transition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm downshifting like here.
Yeah, I've downshifted way earlier than that.
Yeah.
But the car drives great. You have a good car. The steering is really nice, actually. I don't often say that about other people. That's like the one thing I'm really picky on, the steering.
Yeah, I mean, the car's been an absolute dream to drive. I've gone through only a pair of tires in 4 days of driving.
That's
So
insane.
I know that's a lot of me not even drifting.
No, but that's fantastic, though, because that means whenever you do mess up, you're not just needlessly killing tires.
Yeah.
All right, so kind of try and pay attention to where I'm kind of aiming the car.
Yeah.
And then watch when I downshift.
Okay.
but it's real dusty, so it got a little loose.
That's crazy because the way you initiate, that's another thing I really need to work on. Because when I initiate, I notice you aggressively go one way, then turn in. Whereas what I'm doing is more of just turn the whole car one way, then turn out.
Yeah. So the reason I'm doing that is because the car doesn't make much torque. So it's kind of tricky to get the car to actually break traction.
Yeah.
So you have to aggressively upset it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, it makes total sense. It just, like, I hadn't even noticed, like, I'm going like this, and you're going...
So as I'm aggressively turning left, I'm clutch kicking.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like, the aggressive weight transfer along with the clutch kick is enough to actually upset the car and make it start sliding this way.
Okay.
And then when you do that, that weight transfer pulls you wider.
Okay.
And with a car like this, where it's kind of lower power,
Yeah.
it's going to want to go towards the inside of the track naturally.
Yeah, because I always just am I'm basically hugging the inside with the front.
Yeah. So you have to throw it wide to get it on that line to start with. You want to do another one, or do you want to go back in?
No, up to you, dude.
Okay, I'll do one more.
Yeah.
Fucking slippery. I don't know if you've noticed, but HPA gets really dirty.
My what?
I don't know if you've noticed, but this track gets fucking filthy.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Alright, we'll go back in.
Yep. How's the temp on it?
Huh?
How's the temp?
It's a little warm, but it'll cool off pretty quick. That entry was exactly what you want to do.
Okay. That's insane. Yeah, like I don't initiate the drift until I'm going towards the inside of the corner.
Yeah. And if you started aiming at the inside of the corner, that's exactly where you're going to end up.
Yeah, yeah. What is by the whole time I'm just like hugging that inside edge.
Exactly.